OilCity Battle Real Talk. It's an update episode. Fella, introduce yourself.
It's Bowski, bossed out baby. Wearing my own t-shirt and my Bowski, well, my Boston hat because I'm deluded. Nah, yeah, how you doing, G? You all right?
Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Good to have you back on. Even better to have you back on since we've got the Norwegian event to talk about.
Yeah, man.
We've got 5 out of 6 matches we can talk about. The one that we were talking about just a minute ago, we can't actually talk about right now.
Right. Keep that on the down low, yeah. Yeah, no worries, G.
We're going to start on the top of the card and work our way, or the top of the flyer as it is as of now.
Yeah.
And we're going to work. No, in fact, we'll start at the bottom of it, which is we got Briggsy versus the local Reza. Let the people know. Like I know you don't know the Norwegian guy, so let the Norwegian guy know what's coming at him, man. Tell him what he's got.
Yeah, well, Briggsy, man, is a little fiery little ginger warrior, man. You know what I mean? I mean, he's from Manchester, where I live. Obviously, he's good mates with Shotty. He's a sick rapper, and he's on his day. He's a sick battler as well. He hasn't battled that much in the last few years, but he's got bars. He's a talented rapper on tracks and everything. So I can see he's going to be getting bars. This Rezi guy's going to get bars from Briggsy, and he's going to have a big. Briggsy's obviously got a big battle in Manchester as well. So if he smashes that, he's going to be on form and have a bit of hype behind him. So Rezi's going to have to watch out for Briggsy, man. I think Briggsy's, could end up catching a body if this Rezi guy's not careful.
Okay. Then we got.
But you reckon he looks like the Rezi though?
Yeah, it's a mirror match with no mirror, bro. But I didn't really want to say that, but yeah.
Oh shit.
They both look like each other, so it's funny. It's funny.
We'll be the judge of that, man. We'll be the judge of that.
Of course. I have said it to both of them. But.
Right.
And then we got Big Daddy Carson versus P Soldier.
Well, I like the sound of Big Daddy Cuts, man.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy as well, and he's profound in Norwegian battles. He's done 17 Norwegian battles, bro.
Right.
You get what I mean? Like on the Skis TV league, but he's never battled in English. So
right. Are these cats all got good English though? Is their English all like really good?
Yeah. Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm in the studio tomorrow night in Carson, so that's cool. Like I know he's definitely got good English. He's a good bro of mine, man.
Yeah.
But what do you think P's gonna bring, man?
I don't know. P Soldier's he's hilarious on his day, man. I like the guy a lot, man. He's funny. He's different. Sometimes his bars aren't the best in the world, but I mean I can't talk about that shit anyway. You know what I mean? Sometimes my bars are fucking. Do you know what I mean? But he's funny, man, and he's a cool guy. And I can imagine him being funny, coming to Norway and coming out with some funny shit, man. So I reckon that could be a funny one by the sound of it. Yeah, man.
Could be some antics there, bros. Like
maybe, man.
Could be some antics, some good antics.
Shame upon Big Daddy, innit?
Yeah. Now,
it should be.
This is one match that you can properly talk about, like, because it's you. Postal versus Bowski, bro.
Postal, man.
What Bowski am I bringing out right now?
You know what, right? Whenever I battle anywhere new, so Ireland, when I was in Croatia, even though that was English people, or different parts of the country, I always try and bring some sort of kind of relevant to where I'm at. So I'm going to do a lot of research about Norway. Try as much research as I can about this Postal guy, although at the moment I don't know much, bro, I must admit. And I'm going to make sure that I come with a funny, entertaining performance, man. I like entertaining the crowd, man. So I think I'm going to come with an entertaining performance, and I think I'll endear myself to that Norwegian crowd, hopefully, man. I normally do when I go these places. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm just excited to get to a new country and do some shit, man. You know what I mean?
Cool, bro. Cool. That's good, man. That's good. Do and Do versus Raptor.
Right, well, yeah, this Do and Do guy, I've actually seen him battle. I think he battled Hulk, did he?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he was good, man. He's quite funny. He's different. He's quite lyrically quite good and quite out there with some of the things he says. So I can see it being good, but I mean, if Raptor goes in, like I've seen him in a lot of battles recently, it could be a bit of a weird battle. I mean, I think Raptor will obviously go in, whereas Doot and Do might be a bit more funny and a bit quirky. So it's going to be a weird battle. It could end up being a classic because it'd be that weird, or it could just end up being a bit weird. Do you know what I mean?
I know. I have sort of taken a risk with the old clash effect there, like of the style.
Yeah, it's a bit of a clash of styles, but it might work perfectly.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. That's
yeah.
I can't personally wait to see that battle.
Yeah, that could be one of the best battles if it goes to plan, man. Yeah, definitely.
And then the main event for the night is Flex Blizzard versus Adept, which
right.
I don't know if you've watched like Adept's battle with maybe.
He actually rings a bell. I must admit, he does actually.
He's battled do on skis, so you like. I know you might watch that as well. I mean, he's a good battler in English and Norwegian. He's
right.
quirky as well.
Yeah.
He's against the Barbarian, which is Flex Blizzard. Let's be honest, you know. So
Flex Blizzard's going. I mean, he's always obviously been a good artist, man. He's been in making tracks for years, and I remember listening to his tracks time ago with Shotty and years ago. So he's always been a beast on music. But he first with battling, he didn't quite get into it. But like his last sort of 3 or 4 battles, I think he's been smashing it. I know he still seems to catch a bit of hate, but I think his swag and his he's not the movie shit and all that. He's fucking funny, and I think the guy's good, man. Like battling now, I think he's got to a really good level of battling. So yeah, that's a big match, man. And I think Flex will probably have a point to prove it. He'll probably want to keep smashing battling now that he's got to that level. So yeah, I think that'll be a great match, man.
Seriously, this card is special, man. This card is definitely special. That's all I can say. It's a special card. There is still one more match that we're not fully going in on, bro. We're not gonna go.
Yeah, we're not mentioning that. Yeah,
that secret match is gonna come out later.
That's gonna be good though.
If you really want to look, you could go to the Facebook page or like the OilCityBattles event and have a look if you're really that desperate to know what it is.
Oh, is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there. It's the only place, but I want people to go and look at it as well. So
Yeah. Check that shit out, innit? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That battle I'm looking forward to that one, man. If that goes well, that'll be a fucking cracker. That.
Yeah, certainly. It's gonna be a cracker no matter what. It's something that not a lot of battlers not a lot of leagues can sort of hold out, and I've managed to hold it out, man. So.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But let's move on to the Manny London event, because that's sort of it's got the Clash of the Titans on it, but we're going to start from the bottom to the top again as we do.
All right, bro.
You know, let's go in on the bottom of the card is Take No Talks versus Italy.
This battle, I've not actually seen much of Take No Talks. I've heard of him, and I need to watch his tryout because I've heard it was really good. I heard that his swag was on point and he had some funny gun bars and shit, and he smashed it. So obviously, I was giving him a big opportunity. Tally, I didn't buzz off him too much at first, but then after I started watching him, I started really liking him, and it's more. His delivery is just fucking amazing, man. Like when I watched him live at Sunburn, I became a big fan of the guy, just from his delivery and shit. Do you know what I mean? It's Tally and all that shit, man. You know, I'm gonna kill him and all that.
The Sunburn battle with him and Gemini is enough to get anyone bloody.
Yeah, that was a sick battle, bro. Right.
It was one of the best battles on the card, to be fair.
Yeah.
But like, will you go as far as to say who you think might win it?
I can't really say, man. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like I say, Tally. I'm a big fan of Tally now, but from what I've heard about Take No Talks, then he might be, he could be sick as well. So I'm just gonna hopefully it'll have loads of gun bars, loads of gangster shit, and be a sick battle. And I'm gonna say Tally might win it just on experience because he's had about 5 or 6 battles now or whatever. Okay. But if Take No Talks might smash it, so I'm not gonna really. I can't really make a decision on that one, mate. Sean
O'Mac versus Big J.
Sean O'Mac's he's a good writer, man, and he's been around for time, and his freestyling's sick as well. I mean, on his day he can flip better than most of them, and he's won like jump off before and shit. So I think Sean O'Mac's like can give Big J a good battle, but Jay's kind of like on the level now where he's he's got to the point where he knows how to do well every time, and he knows what he's good at, and he's getting to a fine-tuned sort of area now where every time Big J will do well. Although recently he's had a couple of decisions where he hasn't gone his way. So I could see Sean O'Mac getting a win just because Big J, even though he always kills it, a lot of the time judges don't really go for him, or sometimes he don't quite have the bars to win. So Sean O'Mac could get a win, but I'm thinking that Big J will probably win on jokes. His jokes will be better than Sean O'Mac's bars, I would say. So I'll go for my boy Big J, although big up Sean O'Mac as well.
Okay. Now we've already mentioned Briggsy already once in this episode, but you mentioned he's got a big battle in the Manny London event.
Yeah.
That's versus Bamalam, man. What's your thing on this?
Mate, if Bamalam comes hard, pause. If Bamalam does, if he goes in, man, like I've seen him in certain battles, then Bam should be able to maybe beat Briggs, because I've never seen Briggsy proper smash a battle like amazingly. I've seen him smash him, but this is massive. But then again, it's Manchester, it's home crowd. Briggsy will have a lot of fans there. Briggsy might edge it, but I'm gonna slide it to Bamalam 2-1 maybe, but I'm gonna say it'll be close, and I hope Briggsy smashes it, man. To be fair, yeah.
Okay, cool. Next we have Raptor Villain.
I think Raptor is gonna do Villain, man. I don't think he'll have better bars than Villain. I think Villain will have the better bars, but I think that Raptor, from what he's been saying on Facebook and from what I think, he's going to be hungrier for this battle. And his delivery and his delivery and his performance are much better than Villain's. Villain's bars are sick. Villain's got sick bars, and he's clever and he's intricate and he's good multis and everything. But he's a rapper, and as a performer, he's not as good as Raptor in my opinion, even though he's been doing it longer. And I think Raptor might if Raptor's bars can sort of keep on the level with Villain's, I think my Raptor might be able to blow him out of there. But Villain is the favourite, but I'm going to say Raptor.
Okay. Now we're moving on to the clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, bro. If there's two names that everyone's mentioned, except for the old standard ones that everyone's
like Luna and shit. Yeah.
Shotty versus Tony D right now is the biggest battle for UK battle rap.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought you might agree with that.
Yeah,
What's your thing on it, man? What's your thing on it, like?
You know what, man? I think Shotty's fucking unstoppable on his day, and I think that in Manchester, and he hasn't battled for a long time, and I can't see Shotty losing really. I could see it being like a draw or very close. Yeah. Tony is the best battler Tony's probably on his day is the best battler in UK, I think. I mean, his performances against O'Shea, Definition, Chris Lee's, Double L recently. He's a fucking G, man. You know what I mean? Tony is like one of against Ilmac. I mean, he's had classic after classic, and he's sick, man. Do you know what I mean? But Shotty's my favourite battle, man, and that's not even a Manchester thing or a Northern thing or whatever. Him against Arsenal, him against Daylight are two of my favourite battles, and I just think that obviously you see how much Shotty's rated in America and Canada and places like that, and a lot of people hate on Shotty and think, well, why is he fucking rated? He's not even that good. Tony's gonna body him and that, but he's rated that highly for a reason. It's because his swag and his bars and his performance are on a fucking high level. So when he battled Arsenal and when he battled Daylight and Nestle and people like that, he fucking killed it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why he's seen on the highest pedestal out of UK battle rappers, and deservedly so, really. So I think it'll be fucking close as fuck. But I think home field advantage and just the fact that Shotty hasn't battled for a while and he'll be fucking up for it. I'm going to edge it slightly to Shotty, but I could see Tony winning, man. And that's just being honest. Tony's fucking sick.
Cool, boy. Now that's the events covered. There's something that I think that you need to go in on as well. I noticed a couple of days ago a little Facebook post from yourself.
Yeah.
Flop shit and stuff, man. Like, let the people get your opinion out on this, so people actually know. This sort of video video
evidence.
Yeah, well, no, not video
Let
evidence.
me rip their fucking plaster off, man, innit? You know what I mean? Let me
But seriously, like, give your honest opinion on it and like your whole
let me get this on
thoughts
record.
so people actually know. Like,
Yeah.
if there's other stuff that other people want to talk about it, I'm sure they'll do the same. But like, it's got to come from your point of view first, I guess. So.
Yeah, it'd be nice to clear it up because I think a lot of people kind of message me going, "Oh yeah, it's should pay battlers and fucking fucking out of order them not paying you and stuff like that." And it's like, listen, it's nothing to do with any money or anything like that whatsoever. I don't give a shit about getting money from Don't Flop. I've never asked for a penny off Don't Flop for anything. I mean, I've got a little bit of travel here and there when I've been a bit skint and I've said, "Yo, can I get a coach, a megabus, by the way." Not exactly like no National Express, a megabus to like an event or whatever. And yeah, to be fair, they have sorted that out. That's the only money I've ever asked for. I don't care about that money, and I don't think I deserve money. And the only people getting paid from Don't Flop will be Shotty, maybe Dialects, Tony, and maybe a couple of others. The rest of us, man, you know, we're lucky if we get a bit of travel because you don't have to pay anyone. So it's fuck all to do with money. I did it for the love and the passion and just because I like going to places and shit. So yeah, just to clear it up, it's nothing to do with money. It's like basically, about bro, what's happened is I've been battling for 4 years with Don't Flop, yeah, and I've always kind of just been mid-tier, like the jokey sort of like guy on the card. I'll entertain the crowd and fucking, you know, I'm never going to be top tier title contender, but you know, I'm there and I entertain the crowd. I've got my own little fan base and that people like me and shit. And I've been getting better as well. Like over the years, I've become better at rapping, more multis, more wordplay, and as well as just the fucking mum jokes and gay jokes and shit. So basically, I battled Old English at Sunburn pre-party, and I didn't do very well. It was probably one of my worst performances for a while. And ever since that day, man, Er's just been a bit of a dick. You know what I mean? Ever since that time. So I never got a shout for the Manchester card. First of all, now I didn't want a big battle. Maybe just on the undercard. You know, Sean O'Mac's on there. Briggsy's not battled for a while. Take Not Talks has only ever had one battle. So there's people on there. You know, fair enough, they need chances and that, but I thought I could have had an undercard on there as well against someone like Cracker or someone, you know, that would have been a good battle to have on there, but I got fair enough, I didn't get no shout for that, so fair enough, I'm not bothered about that. Come up with this battle in Newquay, Toucan. Now I'm like, yo, alright, I fucked up against Old English, so I won't mind getting another battle and maybe redeeming myself a little bit. So I'll go to Newquay, battle Toucan, I'll pay for my own shit. Even though it's like 500 fucking mile away or whatever, I'll go down there, battle Toucan, hopefully do well, and then get on the channel, and I'll redeem myself a bit from Old English, and then I can move on and maybe get another battle later on in the year against whoever, you know what I mean? So I've gone all the way to Newcastle. I've paid my travel, my hotel, like over £100 and shit. I've gone down to this Newquay battled Toucan, and to be fair, it was a good Bowski performance. I had fucking jokes, I had freestyles, in the third round I had bars, or you know, Bowski bars, whatever you want to call them. The crowd fucking loved it. They're all cheering and laughing and coming up to me afterwards going, "Yeah, you killed it, Bowski, that was fucking sick, mate. Bah, bah, bah. Well done, mate, fucking hell." Toucan's like, "Yeah, you bodied me," and I left thinking, right, well, all right, I fucked up against Old English, but I beat Toucan. I've done a good battle. That'll go on the channel, and I might get some good feedback, and I can move on, you know, maybe battle again later on. So I left Newquay, even though I'd spent money and shit, and it was a bit of a shit night because the crowd were being loud and there was people fighting and that. I got through all that, and I left Newquay thinking, all right, well, I've paid 100 and odd quid, but I've got a new battle coming out, fair enough. So a few weeks later, the schedule comes out on Don't Flop for these battles, and obviously me versus Toucan nowhere to be seen on the schedule. Like the other battle from that night, Scribs versus fucking Willsey is on there, but my battle's not on there. It's nowhere to be seen. So I thought, all right, fair enough. I messaged Kruger and her, and I said, just wondering where the battle is and not on the schedule, you know what I mean? Just wondering when it's coming out. Got no response for like 3 weeks or some shit, like nothing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Like no fucking response or nothing. And then all of a sudden, Kruger just messaged me and goes, "Yeah, it's going on demo, Bowski, you know, safe." Now, I ain't fucking ass, man. I'm not fucking paying 150 quid to go to Newquay, putting on a good performance for my battles to get put on demo channel, man. You know, I don't do it. I don't want money. I don't want title shots. I don't want nothing. But I want my fucking battle to go on the main channel. So that's it. That's pretty much it, man. It's just a respect issue. It's just the fact that her knows that I love battling that much that I will fucking travel to Newquay to battle Toucan on a fucking Sunday night. I'll take a day off work on the Monday, which I didn't get paid for because I had no holidays left, and I'll pay my own coach and a hotel and money when I'm there. which equal to about 150 quid. Now he knows that I'll do that because I love battling and I do it because I want to do well and I'm loyal to the company, right? So he had no one to fucking battle in Newquay. No one wanted to do it. He's asked Yunnan, he's asked all these people. Oh, I know, Bowski will fucking do it. Get Bowski to do it. So yeah, I'm getting a bit mad now, and I need to chill out because I'm not that mad, yo.
I'm just like, whoa.
No, yeah. Just started thinking about it and started getting vexed. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I even made a point of saying like, nah, I won't pay for any of your travel, bro. Fucking not anymore and all that. You're gonna have to fucking sort yourself out and all that, which I did, and I weren't bothered. I was like, yeah, understandable. I fucked up against Old English. I'll come and pay my own way. So, you know, he knew that I'd do this battle in Newquay because I love it, and he knew he could use me to do a fucking battle and fill a card up for him. And then I wasn't asked about that. Like, if the battle just come on the main channel, then fair enough, yeah, it was my decision to go to Newquay, a battle and everything, but then to just be like, yeah, sorry, bro, no, I mean, and then he said, like, I'm deluded or something about battling, like, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not fucking deluded, I know exactly what I am, I'm just a fucking I'm a workhorse, veteran, fucking a journeyman, fucking battler who's been there and battled everyone, but never going to get to the top fucking championship, but so what? Like, I'm not deluded, man, but I expect when I pay all 150 quid to go to fucking Newquay, that my battle gets on the main channel. And that's just it, man. It's just a respect thing, innit? Do you know what I mean? I said to myself, if that battle don't get treated with respect and go on the main channel, then I'll quit. And that's exactly what I did, man. And I'll never battle for him again. Well, I say that, I'm battling Big Satas in Nottingham on October the 11th, and that was supposed to be Don't Flop. So I don't know. I mean, I'm up for doing it. If they want to keep the battle, they can. But if not, then I've told Euphorical to put it on like some other channel or whatever. But then after that, I definitely won't battle for them again because either they don't see me as being good enough for the channel anymore, or they're just being dicks by not putting me on the main channel. So either way, I'm either not good enough for the main channel, or they're being knobheads. But either way, it ends in the same result: me fucking quitting. So anyway, I rambled on a bit, but that's the main thing.
No, you gave your things on it, bro. That's the main thing. Like, what I asked for, I got it. I knew I was gonna have to sit there and be quiet for a little bit and just let the bowl style go, you know. And I did the bowl style, baby. At least your opinion on it and your whole thought process on it is out there now for everyone to know about it, instead of the written kind of it. It doesn't show the passion, bro. You get what I mean, like.
Yeah. Well, that's it, man.
The video part of it helps out to give the passion in it, because like,
yeah. That's all I ask for, man. I don't want to be a fucking champion or a fucking international.
You don't need to give me this speech. I'm the one. I'm the one that's bringing you to Norway.
Yeah, no, man. I'm gonna smash Norway as well, man. I'll smash all my battles, anyways. Fucking them dickheads.
But is there any other things you want to talk about, bro? That's coming out, like.
Well, nah, bro. To be honest, like I say, I'm battling Big Satas in Nottingham for charity. My boy Big Satas, obviously my tag partner.
Like, you've done 2v2s with Satas.
We know all sorts of shit about each other, bro.
Interesting to watch, bro.
I know so much weird shit about him, and he knows mad shit about me. I think we're gonna have to have a contract, man, to say that we can't say certain things, because I know there's a few things he don't want me to say, and I've got not many. I don't have many things. I don't give a fuck, me. There's not many things he could say about me that I don't really, but I know he's got a few issues, man, that he don't want me to talk about. No. So we might have to have a little contract or something, man, about that, because otherwise Satas will be crying like a bitch. But that's either Don't Flop or it might not be now, because it was supposed to be Don't Flop. But if they don't want the battle, then I'll speak to Euphorical and we'll get it put on some Nottingham channel or something. But that's my next battle, and then and that's about it, mate. After that, I'm gonna work on music and just chill the fuck out for a few months.
You're gonna come and smash Norway.
And then obviously the Norway shit. That's the main thing I'm looking for. That's the only battle thing I'm really looking forward to, bro.
It's coming, people.
Chaos, baby.
Chaos is coming.
Norwegian shit. Troll hunter, I'm coming.
But thanks for coming on, bro. It's been really good to have you on again.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Obviously, look forward to talking again in the future on future projects and stuff.
Yeah, definitely, mate. You know what I mean?
That's peace out on the show, and
alright, safe, man.
Thank everyone for watching.